Good day, Brutal Planet listeners. This is Eric Peterson in Salt Lake City, and today is my pleasure to be joined by one of my favorite vocalists from one of my favorite bands. Today we're joined by Miss Noora Louhimo. How are you from Battle Beast? How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good. Where are you joining us from today?
I'm actually driving right now, but don't worry. My hands are on the wheel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just at some circus rehearsals, just preparing something very cool for our fans for the future. So now that we have a little break, like not planned, but we have a break from touring, I'm going to prepare myself physically and mentally and every possible way to be the ultimate performer for our fans and make something special for them.
Well, I mean, to me, when people ask me to describe your voice, I always say, imagine someone who starts out at a lion and can instantly shift into a dragon. I mean,
yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Does that kind of fits the circus theme?
Yeah, for sure. And I love dragons.
Oh, do you?
I feel like I love dragons, and I it's like when someone says like you're like a dragon or you sing like a dragon, it's like it's the biggest
compliment,
greatest thing that you can possibly say to me.
Yeah.
That is some like I don't know, maybe it's my spirit animal or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So Circus of Doom has been released. How's the feedback been from your fans about the album?
It's been amazing. I've been just, surprised time after time how well the album has been really received. And but in the other hand, we put a lot of heart and effort and soul in this album, and we truly in the band we believe in this album, and we think it's the best Battle Beast album for now. So it's like I'm so happy that people agree with us. But of course there are some people who hate us, but they always hate us, so I don't care about that.
They hate you because you're successful. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's like, some people hate you, some people love you, and but you can't please everyone.
No,
it's totally fine. Everyone's got their opinions and their taste in music and whatever. And the thing is that we do the thing that we love to do, and we do the music. We do our music for the people who like our music, and yeah, I think it's I don't want to stress about negative stuff so much. These days have shown us that there are much more important things in life than swell in negativity.
Exactly.
Because it's like there's so much negativity in the world already. So.
Well, so some positivity. I for one will say that the Circus of Doom, I've already put in my top 10 for 2022, along with the new Ferryman album. So to me, that is some positivity that the album stands out above the rest. That in end of January, I've already got 2 albums in my top 10.
Yeah.
So I always feel like you guys have put out songs that make good singles.
Thank you so much.
But I feel like you guys have always put out good songs that make good singles that represent you guys. And you can also get into them and dig them. But then you have some songs on the album that are epic. And to me, on that album, there's 2 songs that stand out for me, Freedom and Place We Call Home. Can you tell me a little bit about those 2 songs?
Well, great that you mentioned those songs, because they are really, I love the fact that they are like this classic heavy metal, power metal that presents us as well, even though they are not the only kind of heavy metal style that we do.
Yeah.
But that's the battle-based thing. We offer people in the same package we have different kind of heavy metal styles, and there's everything for everyone. Freedom is written by Joona, our lead guitarist, and he just wanted to have some fun. Actually, that song was already he wrote that song a few years ago for No More Hollywood Endings album, but it didn't get in that album. So he, because it wasn't totally finished yet.
Yeah.
But now he finished it to this album, and I'm super happy that Freedom got in the album, and it's super fun, and it's kind of it's got the same kind of energy and feeling as Bastard Son of Odin.
I was just gonna mention that one and the Golden Horde. I mean, those two songs, I mean, that just it's totally that's some kind of a song that's just got that epic sound.
Yeah, and then the place that we call home that song is actually written by our bass player Eero, and he's got this style and very kind of sense of what is great power metal, and he did that song, and I really love that melody and the epicness and everything. I love to sing that song, and the chorus sticks in your head. I just wake up with that chorus in my head. So it's so much fun, and the thing is that what I enjoy the most now is that when I rehearse the songs, I'm just having fun. I'm not, I don't get pissed off like, oh, God damn it, I have to rehearse.
Yeah.
But I actually enjoy the songs, and I find new levels all the time, and kind of have fun with them, and not because the thing is that, of course, in the album you can hear my performance there, what I did when I have recorded it, but I still do have some, I really want to bring something extra to the live shows, and kind of course I want to sound as good as in the album, but also bring something a little bit extra.
Yeah.
And kind of, because that's how I keep myself not getting bored. because I want to do a little bit different extra things to the songs, so I can kind of entertain myself as well, besides of course entertaining our audience.
Yeah. So as a Battle Beast geek myself, I mentioned this in my review, and now I want to ask you about it. The song Tempest of the Blade is the last song on the album, and there's a part in that song right before the guitar solo where you say jump, 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 and then you give a bit of a growl.
Yeah.
And that's not something I'm used to hearing like that. Is that something you ever experimented with your voice and want to pursue?
Yeah, I always want to experiment and play around. It's like, I think human voice is made for that you don't take too seriously or so. Yeah. So definitely on each album we do, I always want to try out some new stuff, and definitely I already had been trying out little bit growling and stuff like that years back, but I didn't have the confidence yet to bring that out there. But now I was like, I don't give a fuck, I'm just gonna do it, and then it ended up on the album. So,
well, it's just so funny.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to just do it and don't think about the coincidence. You know what's gonna happen next.
It's funny to me because it just happens in that one little spot, and I picked up on it and went, she's got that in her. I would love to hear that more.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely surprise you with that growling thing maybe later on, but definitely I'm not gonna necessarily do like a whole song through this growling thing, but definitely I will have it as a spicing up things.
Yeah. So moving on to touring, what's the status of your European stuff?
Well, I don't know. Have you been following our social media? But we just postponed a couple of weeks ago. We just announced that we're going to postpone the European tour because of the lockdown situations in Germany and other countries, and you know they are the most important countries for us to make a successful tour. So now we are trying to find new days and new slots, and of course it's gonna happen eventually, but we don't have the dates yet. But then we have of course announced the US tour with Dragonforce.
Yeah.
And I'm just keeping all my fingers and toes crossed that's gonna happen, because I'm dying for getting on the road again, and I just miss our fans, and I love touring in US. So it's like, let us be free again.
Yes.
Freedom.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah. So I'm just hoping for the best. We're just waiting for the green light, so to say, and we'll see. We will announce it as soon as possible. But for now, it is there. Like, it is announced that we are going on tour. So let's see what happens.
So my question for you is you weren't scheduled to start the North America tour till the 20th of March. Now that other stuff has been pushed back, are you going to try to get on earlier with it?
Not that I know of. So maybe we will. Maybe we will not. I can't say anything. Anything I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't promise anything, but that I can promise that we are not gonna stay home sitting on our asses and being depressed and kind of giving up. We are preparing ourselves like true warriors.
Nice.
Here, for our fans, and I will assure you that when we get to you, there's gonna be like 3,000% of Battle Beast explosion coming to your way.
Nice.
So get prepared. And now that we have this situation and people know that we are not allowed to do live shows, and that's our livelihood. So how you can prepare for the upcoming shows and support us, go to battlebeast.fi/shop and get our fan stuff, like all the merchandise you can get. Our new album, it's in vinyls, C cassettes, CDs, T-shirts. Take everything there, so we can get ready for the show.
Exactly.
For the upcoming tours.
Well, the reason I asked about the North American tour, because I'm selfish, and you guys are starting in Denver, which is one before the Salt Lake date, so I wouldn't get to see you in Salt Lake.
Oh.
So I'm just being a bit selfish.
Well,
but, I mean,
did I understand correctly that you are coming to the show, or you're not coming to the show?
Well, I'm coming to the show, but I'll be in Salt Lake, which you guys won't be in Salt Lake. You're not starting up until Denver.
Damn. Well, you have to jump in our tour bus and
yes.
you come to the other shows too.
So when is it going to be time? It's got to be getting close to time for a Battle Beast headline tour in the United States, correct?
Well, of course we are heading for that, but it's not it's not cheap
No, no.
touring.
Yeah.
So of course we need to first get a lot of fan base and kind of course we when we do our first headlining tour, it's not gonna be these big places as we have been used to, but anyways, we will definitely, our goal is to I don't promise anything, but at least in couple of years it would be nice to have our own headlining tour
Yeah.
in US and kind of start this because someday you have to start being the headliner and not be comfortably always the warm-up.
Exactly. Exactly.
So because it can be, the danger is that you will always be the warm-up man, and that's something that we are not going to do.
Well, it's safe
we have
to
ambitions.
Yes, and it's safe to say that you're not the warm-up band on your festivals. I mean, you guys are doing amazing with your festivals over in Europe, and you've got quite a few scheduled for this year, don't you?
Yeah, like if it happens, the next summer is gonna be totally booked. It's been booked since 2020 or 2019. Like
Yeah.
it's just all the shows have been postponed. But now I truly hope that it's gonna happen because next summer it's gonna be the most craziest ever, like non-stop traveling around Europe. And hopefully we will get some festivals in some point, in US also, because I've heard you got such a great festivals there, and it would be so great to have some like festival tour in US.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So, lastly, can we talk about a couple of your other projects? I mean, I asked Magna or I asked everybody about this, but how do you find time to sleep because you're involved in so many projects?
Yes, I have. It's all about scheduling and living with your calendar.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. I love calendars. I have like 5 different calendars. All I need would be, like life assistant,
Yeah.
help me organize my life. But other than that, I truly love that I have like my life is booked, totally booked all the time. I always have to schedule, meetings with my friends
Yeah.
because I'm like, okay, I have 2 hours there, so I'm gonna meet my friend, But the thing is that, being an artist, it's not just a job. It's a lifestyle, and
Yeah.
I live and breathe it. And I just, when the pandemic and the lockdown started, I was like, now I'm gonna treat myself and do some great collaborations and make my solo album, which I had been dreaming about it for a decade.
Yeah.
And I've been writing songs since I was a little kid, since I got pen in my hand.
Yeah.
It's like it was one of my biggest dreams to make my own solo album, and I had the need. So when the lockdown started, I had all these ideas that I needed to put out there, and also I wanted our fans to know how what kind of person I am and what kind of musician I am. Like, what are my musical roots? And they go back to country music and blues rock, soul music, jazz, things like that. And I really wanted to show that side of me, because then people can understand how I perform the way I do, or how I sing the way I do.
Yeah.
And also you can, if you want to get to know me in a personal level, like deeper level, the songs, they are stories about my life, so they are very personal.
Well, some of the stuff I really enjoyed, and it was actually one of my top 10 albums, was the duet album you did with Netta last year. I love that album. It was
Yeah,
such a good album.
thank you so much. I really love that too, and me and Netta became such a great friends during that making of that album, and I found definitely my lost soul sister.
Yeah.
Like it was funny because we both had been secretly dreaming about collaborating with each other.
Oh, did you really?
And then yeah, we talked about this. Like, really? Did you too? And then when she called me in 2020 summer, I think it was or was it 2019? I can't remember. These days and years are just get mixed.
I
But
know.
anyway, she called me and asked if I wanted to make this album with her, and of course I said immediately yes. But I was, of course, at the same time, I was really busy with making the solo album. So we agreed that I'm gonna be performing singer in the album, and Netta can do the songs with her husband,
Yeah.
So and of course, I don't feel like I'm kind of somehow less part of the album, because Netta and me, we talked during the songwriting process. We talked about the themes and the issues and everything that the songs are about, and we made sure that we both are standing behind the songs 100%. So and of course, so we did. And it's great. It's a great album. I really love to sing it, and the thing is that not so many artists make an album that way, that they do it like full duet, like every song is 50-50.
Yeah. Yeah. The title track I love, The Reckoning, and I love the video for it with you guys. And I don't remember seeing any cockroaches on you, but there was some on Netta.
Yeah, I had some
Did you?
cockroach on my hand. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It was one of the most terrifying and exciting experiences. Because Netta was like, she likes to surprise people. Like when we were about to go to shoot the video.
Uh-huh.
It was like day before she asked like this, that Noora, is it okay if you have live, like, real cockroaches running on you? And I'm like, what? This wasn't in the contract. Yeah, but then in the other hand, I love that feature in Netta, that she's
Yeah.
in that kind of way. She's crazy, and I am crazy too, and she kind of pushes me to do the things that I'm afraid to do, but I still want to do it. So
Yeah.
we definitely are like Thelma and Louise together when we start doing it. Yeah, like for example, we had the other video where we were, running in the woods.
Yeah.
And rolling in the, being beaten up, and we beat up the soldier guys. And
Yeah.
we truly were like, it wasn't just acting. We were bleeding and and having a lot of bruises after that, filming that, because we both ended up time to time, falling down
Okay.
on our knees and on our faces, like for real, and it really hurt. But it's still fun, because then you know that you have given everything that you got for the
Exactly.
music video.
And then you were in the metal opera, and you also were with Netta in that one too.
Yeah, actually, this collaboration with Magnus Carlsson started when he asked me to do this song called Queen of Fire.
Great song.
And
Great song.
thank you. And then we noticed with Magnus that this is a really good collaboration, and our chemistry works great, and he's a great guy, and we get along very well. So, and he kind of he knew right away how to write songs for my voice. So when he asked me to join this metal opera, I just wanted to be in it because I really want to collaborate with cool, like nice people and people who I feel like the chemistry is there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was also one of the collaborations. But I think I don't know. Have you noticed the League of Legends thing?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes, Pentakill. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of the I really love that collaboration because it's something totally different.
Yeah.
And the songs are truly great. I just love the songs. And were you participating the virtual event when we released the Pentakill 3?
No, I wasn't. I didn't.
Oh damn! But you can see. I think you can see it still in YouTube if you go and see it, because it was great. Like we had prepared this show first that I should have. The plan was that I was gonna go to LA and perform my parts for real. But then the pandemic didn't allow it, so there was a mock-up actor doing my parts physically there. And then and then me and Jorn Lande, we were in our home countries, in studios, and we did the kind of these like speeches between the songs live. So
cool.
It was really cool and nice that we could be part of the show anyways. And yeah, but I definitely hope that we get to do that Pentakill thing for real.
Yeah.
In the near future.
Yeah. So I told Magnus that I think, because I know that he couldn't tour on that album with all of you guys, but I said what needs to happen is there needs to be just one single show where you guys all show up and you do it and you record it together as a show. And he's like, I like that idea. So I said I'm pushing that to you now.
Okay. Well, I just have to wait for Magnus to call.
Yes. Well, Noora, I appreciate your time. It's been amazing talking to you as always. Just some great insight on this new album and all of your projects. So
thank you, and let's hope we're gonna see in US. Eventually.
Yeah. So we'll have to figure out when you guys are actually joining. Are you just getting into Denver, or are you starting? But you're gonna tag on before that.
Well, for now, the information is that we're gonna start the tour on the 20th of March.
Yeah. Well,
so let's hope for that. Let's hope for the best, and if it would be even better if we would come there earlier. But we'll see what happens.
And I think the extra cool part for you is you and Adrian can hang out and work on some vocal techniques with each other.
Yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward. That I can share, knowledge and also kind of meet other vocalists, because it's always so great to share thoughts and knowledge and there's always this kind of sisterhood, brotherhood thing going on when you meet your colleagues.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm very much looking forward.
Yes. Well, thank you again, and I appreciate your time. And everybody, go pick up the new album and support you guys. What's their website again?
battlebeast.fi/shop.
Yes.
You can find the new album Circus of Doom
Nice.
there.
Great. Thank you, Noora.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Take care and stay safe.